I thought I was getting waterboarded. I know I was nowhere near getting waterboarded, but this is what I felt like, okay? That's what I felt like. I was attacked. Hi, you guys. Welcome to Being Alexis Jasmine. Okay, so I just want to let you know, I know I look hit. My makeup is not fully done, but it's all good. It's all great because guess what? This is Being Alexis Jasmine. Y'all gotta catch me how y'all catch me looking hit most of the times. I apologize. If you want to see me looking good, go to my other channel, Alexis Jasmine, where my makeup is usually done and I usually look cute. But that's neither here nor there. Let's get into this second day at MEPS, okay? Okay. So it's currently 4:04 in the morning. I'm dressed. I'm about to go downstairs for the complimentary buffet breakfast. I can't really eat nothing though because I gotta make sure I'm, within my weight requirement for my weigh-in. So I'm just really finna see if they got some apple juice and some water. And I'm gonna drink some apple juice and some water. I ain't gotta really be down there until, she said like 4:05 or some shit, 4:10. I don't know. But she said the shuttle is not gonna get here till 4:30. But I'm not gonna wait that long. But yeah, so we finished our day 2 of MEPS. Let's get to it. I'm saying that like y'all finna see me, but y'all not gonna see me until the end of the day. Probably when I get back home, but just like that, the end of the day has come upon us. See you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whoosh. Once I was dressed and all that good stuff, I went downstairs for breakfast around like they told us we had to be down there by 4:30. They told us we had to be downstairs by 4:30. So once I got downstairs, it was everyone was already down there, well, not everyone, but people were already down there. So you really just sit there and you're waiting, and then the lady's gonna call you and you have to turn in your key, your room key and stuff. So once you do that, everybody turns in their room key, you sit, you wait, because you gotta wait for everybody else to come down there. Then they allow us to get breakfast. Because I was like, because I was scared of my, like, not reaching my weight requirement, I didn't eat anything for breakfast other than, I drank water and apple juice. That's all I had. So they say be down there by 4:30, but we ain't really leave until like 5, if you ask me. So once everybody's down there, everything's good to go. They're gonna separate people into 4 groups. So you got the people that's gonna leave, then you got people that's just going for their physical, and then they got to separate the boys and the girls, you know what I'm saying? So people that's going to go to basic training, got the females, then you got the females that's going to go to MEPS and get their physical, then you got the males that's going to go to basic training, then you got the males that's going to go get their physical at MEPS. So once they separate everybody into their needed groups, you guys head out, and you guys, everyone walks to their bus. So once on the bus, you put your stuff under the thing, you sit on the bus. It was a nice bus. It was a nice charter bus. The seats were really comfortable, and they take us to the MEP Center. And once you get there, we stood outside for a hot little minute because of COVID. So you stand outside, they have to check your papers, your COVID papers, and then before they do anything, so they have to check the temperature of everybody. Okay, it was a lot of people. So we was out there for a hot little minute for real. So they have to check the papers of everybody. They have to check the papers of everybody, and they have to check the temperature of everybody. And then once all the people's temperature is checked, well, once you like get your stuff checked, they say you can finally go to like the little tent area. And this is before you go inside the building. So you go to the tent, and that's when you write your name down. So you got to remember your temperature. So you go to the tent and you write down your name, your temperature, and then you sign off on it. And then he's going to give you back some papers, and then you go back in. So then you go inside. Once you get there, you put your stuff down. I get your paperwork. You gotta do your fingerprint again. Like, even if you went there the day before, because I know for day 1 I had to do my fingerprint and take my picture, but I had to do it again. So you put your fingerprint and stuff in, and then Once you do that part, you go over to the other area, and that's where, you know, you get your physical stuff going. So okay, so for me, let me tell you how this happened for me. First, I started off with getting my blood taken. That was my first day. Then I went for eyesight. Then, so they asked me if I wanted to, like, if I had to pee, but I didn't have to pee still. So I got water, and then I got sent to do the like the thing where like they ask you the questions and stuff, where you have to like go talk to the doctor. So I did that. It was actually pretty easy. The questions were really cool. Like, it wasn't really nothing for me because I don't really have, like, I've never had broken bones, like I don't do drugs, never did drugs, so it was like, it was kind of slight work for me. I'm not on any pills, I don't take any prescription I don't take any prescriptions, like I'm not on birth control, so everything for me was like a real life no, 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 no. So yeah, so everything was a no for me. And then, like, you know, because I'm not on birth control, like, the doctor was like, you know, you can get on birth control. Like, there's nothing wrong being on birth control. She was trying to talk me into it. But I just told her, like, you know, girl, I'm celibate. Like, sis, I don't like these niggas. Period. I don't like these niggas. But yeah, so after that, I went back out to the front, waited. Then we had to come back. Then you get evaluated by the, like, you know, they check your, you know, do the little thing like this, you know, check your ears, check your eyesight, you know, fill up on your boobs. They just fill up all on your body, just filling all up on your body. Then after that, for me, after that, I did, oh, my ears were dirty. Y'all, I guess Q-tips don't be hitting the way that I thought they was hitting, because baby, she was like, your ears are dirty. I said, oh, ma'am, because I just cleaned my ears. I made sure to specifically clean my ears before I came here. She's like, your ears are dirty. I was like, okay, well, what I gotta do? So she had to sign me off to go get, like, my ears cleaned. First of all, let me tell y'all. I don't know. I can't remember what that stuff was called, but I just know it was a very traumatic experience for me. Very traumatic, because flushing. I had to get my ears flushed, where they just squirt water in your ear. Like y'all, I thought I was going crazy. I thought it did, because it was a no for me. It was a no. Yeah, so I had to get my ears flushed, and that was slick painful as fuck. Like, that was so painful. That was so painful. But I'm glad I got my ears flushed, because I had to take my hearing right after I got my ears flushed. When I tell you I heard every beat, like, I didn't even have to do no, I heard every beat to point that bit. I thought I was going crazy, because I kept hearing them. Even when I didn't hear, I heard it. It was so crazy. And the woman even told me, she was like, wow, you have excellent hearing. Wow, you have really good hearing. She was just like, you have excellent hearing. Like, I scored perfect on that thing. But yeah, so I got my ears cleaned, and then I did my hearing test. I also, you know, we have to do the weigh-in, where they check our height and our weight, you know, make sure we're in our weight requirements. And then, you know, you have to do the whole, like, physical part, where you got to do this with your arms straight out, you know. And then, you know, like, you know, making sure that, you know, you can bend your body the way that you should be able to bend your body. I didn't really have no problems with anything. Like, all that stuff was really, like, it was pretty easy. Outside of that, and then I know for me, after you do all of that, you go to lunch. I had one of the ladies speak on me, talk to me, because my bra strap was showing. So yeah, I guess you want to make sure you wear the right bra, because my bra strap was showing. But yeah, so after, you know, you do all of that, you get lunch. I thought the lunch was pretty good. Lunch was good to me. I ain't gonna even hold you. Lunch was pretty good. It was just a regular sandwich, and, you know, I like cookies, so I got a cookie, bottle of water, stuff like that. And then after lunch, now, and do the waiting game and get, like, all your paperwork signed off and stuff. So that's when you go their first recruiting area, wait, you know, get, you know, like, tell them I got college credits, how many years you want to join, all that good stuff. Once you do that, though, you got to go to the other, like, there's another room that you have to go to, and that's where you go, and they really fingerprint you. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first, it's just like finger scans, but after you do all of that and you're good to go, I guess, they finger scan you. So, like, I had to get all 10 of my fingers in the system. I had to talk to the lady. She briefed me on sexual assault. or yeah, sexual harassment and stuff. I don't know, like, if she did that with everyone. She asked me, because she was asking me questions, and I was like, yeah, but I guess, like, my face kind of told me, like, no, because, oh, I forgot something, my baby. So, like, in the beginning, before you even start all that extra stuff, you do, in the beginning, like, before you start anything on day 2, everyone has to sit in this room, and you got this packet, which is what your recruiter already gave you. And it's basically like the stuff, I know for us, we filled it out online. So it's basically that stuff again. For me, all that stuff was like, it was nothing for me. Like, the most writing I did was to write down all of my tattoos, and that was it. But you know, you have to write down like any things that you checked yes in. You had to say why, like what you checked yes in, and explain like why you say yes. So like any diseases, any broken bones, any of that stuff, you gotta say why you had that stuff. You know, explain everything. And then breathalyzer. So once all that's done, they brief you over everything. So back to the story. She was asking me like about the briefings, and I really didn't really remember nothing, because my whole mindset was staying up during the briefing. So she debriefed me on it, and then, you know, she put all my information in the computer, all that good stuff, like how many years I wanted to do, my parents, all that good stuff, you know, like emergency contact, all that good stuff. So once you fill out all that, you go back to your recruiters, and you go back to the Air Force recruiter or whatever recruiter that branch that you're joining, and, you know, you give them that paperwork. And then, like, I don't know if he was trying to be funny, but I think he did this with everybody. But there was like this machine. What's that thing where you got a deadlift or something where you clink, clink? You know, that's what I had to do. And then like they had weights, like they first make you try it without weights, and then you have to try it with weights. And you know, it was hard. That damn thing almost fell on my fucking head. I ain't gonna even hold you, because, you know, like, if you gonna add weight, who am I to tell you that's too heavy? No. Because, no. I take things as challenges, even though, because everybody was nice there. I'm not going to even hold you. Everybody was really nice. So I know he wasn't trying to, you know, but he added that weight on there, and he put that stuff on there with confidence. So I was like, okay, I got this. Like, slight work. Let's go then, okay? Now my nose is looking so raggedy then. So I was like, slight work. Shit. God damn it. Retry. I had to retry that shit. He's like, I can take it off. No, we can redo this. I got this. And, you know, I had to talk to myself, prepare myself, and then I did it. Yeah. So after all of that, it was really like, that was really it. Like, after you do all of that, get all your paperwork, you just go get sworn in. And that's it. You get your picture taken, I guess, for an ID. I don't know. But we also got another picture taken in the room right after we got sworn in. After that, it was just waiting and 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 waiting until everybody was done. And then so let me just let you know, so that y'all don't get yelled at the way I did. You're not supposed to sleep. I don't know who told people that being in a cold doesn't make you sleep, but being in freezing temperatures makes me sleepy. I don't know about other people, but when I'm cold, I get sleepy. Especially because I cuddle myself and I warm myself up and I go to sleep. It was really cold. I fell asleep twice. Got yelled at twice. But yeah, that was pretty much my second day at MEPS. Like I said, MEPS isn't really hard. Like, it's really not hard. Like, it's not hard. It's not like anxiety written. For me, my MEPS experience, it was a cool little experience. It wasn't like nothing crazy. Nothing crazy happened. There were cool people there. I met some cool people. You don't have your phones or anything, so all you can really do is sit and think about life. That was my MEPS experience. If you have any questions or anything that I forgot to touch on, or any questions that you may have, just let me know. Leave a comment down below, and I got you. Okay? I'll see you guys I'll see y'all when I see y'all.